Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Daytona International Speedway. Tonight we got a new series on the block, the Black Diamond Designs ARCA series here at Daytona. Just a few races left on the season for them, folks. Should be a good one here tonight. Kind of a last-minute deal. I know they're right in the thick of their playoffs right now, but unfortunately, I don't have much info on that. But we're jumping straight into qualifying action here tonight, folks. First time ever seeing these guys. They wanted to be on Hutchinson Motorsports TV, so let's see how this qualifying winds out as Harold Tucker III rolling out onto the track out of Petersburg, Virginia. Boy, that 79 of Tucker. I know he was quick time in practice. Let's see if he can keep it up here. Do the same for qualifying. Looks like we got about 27 or so cars signed in here tonight. Gonna be a good one. I believe we got 70-ish laps or so. I'm not sure. I'm gonna have to confirm again. This was a last-minute deal, folks, but we're ready to roll here on Hutchinson Motorsports TV. We got a couple new graphic features here to debut. Myself and Bump and Run, Jesse Becker have been working on this week. Gonna be interesting to see how they play out here as Harold Tucker the third, trying to get up to speed in that number 79 Ace Hardware car. Folks, if you're new here, we appreciate you tuning in. As always, Hutchinson Motorsports TV World's #1 streaming service. We're going to get the tunes playing in the background here as we round out our qualifying here for the Black Diamond Designs ARCA Racing Series. Folks, once again, if you're new here, be sure to click the like button on the video, subscribe to the page, Hutchinson Motorsports TV World's #1 streaming service. If you've tuned in for the Black Diamond Designs ARCA series, you're in the right place, folks. Monday night racing right here on Hutchinson Motorsports TV. Coming up next, here at Daytona International Speedway. We watch them rip it around the speedway here, top of the board for now. Stephen Gill in the 01 car, but everybody still has another lap to go. So it's anybody's game here for qualifying, folks, but you might know qualifying doesn't really matter here at Daytona. Plenty of time to get up to the front. It's all about saving that car. I'm not sure about the rules here, honestly. I don't know if they have fast repairs. I don't know any of that stuff. Maybe in the chat, one of these guys can let us know, because we're up here and we're just winging it here for some Monday night action on Hutchinson Motorsports TV, folks. And if you're new here, be sure to check out our description. All kinds of information. You can check out our TikTok page, all kinds of stuff, as well as our Discord channel. Be sure to join our Discord channel. We've got all kinds of events coming up, including one tomorrow night, the Miata Melee event at Martinsville Speedway on Hutchinson Motorsports TV. Let me pull up a flyer for you, folks, because I tell you what, this is an event you're not going to want to miss. There it is, ladies and gentlemen. iRacing Miata Melee at Martinsville tomorrow, July 8th, 8 p.m. Eastern. Is going to be the green flag. $40 cash money going to the winner. Just a $5 entry, folks. Full contact, damage off, no whining, no crying. Just wrecking and a little bit of racing. So if you're interested in joining our Miata Melee at Martinsville tomorrow night, be sure to join our Discord channel. You can find it in the video description. There will be a link. You can join there. More info to join the event is there on our Discord, as well as plenty of fun stuff there. But right now, top of the board, looks like the 47 of Moyer sitting on the pole for now. So David Moyer, the second, top of the board here. See if he can hold on. Lee Campbell's done for. Looks like everybody's just about qualified, folks. That's basically it. We're going to call it. It's official. Quick time. David Moyer in the 47 car going to kick off from the pole position with a time of 51.38. Moyer is your pole sitter here tonight at Daytona International Speedway. We're going to kick back and relax until we're ready to grid up here, which should be any moment. Appreciate you tuning in. Be sure, once again, click the like button on the video. Subscribe to the page, because Hutchinson Motorsports TV, we are back, baby. Monday night racing right here. Ladies and gentlemen, it is time for your starting lineup here tonight at Daytona International Speedway. The Black Diamond Designs ARCA Racing Series. We are here. We're ready to roll. So let's find a good tune here to play in the background as we go through tonight's starting lineup. On your front row, on the inside, kicking off from the pole position in the 47, David Moyer. To his outside, the 42 car, John Freeman. Row number 2 on the inside, going to be the 51 of Zachary King. To his outside, the 33, Brad Nelson. Row number 3 on the inside, the 01, Stephen Gill. To his outside, the 78, Caleb Hunt. Row number 4 on the inside, we got the number 3 car of Aaron SV2 is outside, the 21, Andy Berry. Row number 5 on the inside, the 84, Jacob Cochran, who is outside, the 82, Jared Knopside-Knighter. Row number 6 on the inside, the 08, Glenn Grimm, who is outside, the 48, Michael Cole. Row number 7 on the inside, the 6, Ronnie Foster, on his outside, the 60, Lee Campbell. In row number 8, we're going to have the number 35 car, Gino Vellanti. 2 is outside the 00, Andrew Nagy. Row number 9 on the inside, going to be the 1 car, Robert McKay. 2 is outside the 14 of Craig McKern. And that's all we're going to show here for the starting lineup, folks. If you missed your favorite driver, they're starting in the back. They got some serious work to do through the field, but plenty of time here at Daytona International Raceway. Ladies and gentlemen, 55 laps around the speedway. Your front row going to be Freeman on the outside, Moyer on the inside. We're just about locked and loaded and ready to roll, but you still got some time. Click that like button on the video. Subscribe to the page. Hutchinson Motorsports TV, the only place you need to be to watch iRacing live broadcasts. Here in the booth tonight, Blake Hutchinson here in the booth, all on his own. Christian and Jesse could not make it. Tried to call them into work. Both of them declined, so they will be getting a ride up. Nonetheless, though, we're ready to roll here as the field is just about set. Let's go down there trackside, see how things are looking there. How about that 47 car? That is one good-looking car, the Mountain Dew 47 of David Moyer. That's probably the best-looking car in the field, honestly, folks. But we're going to see if he can park it in victory lane because that's all that really matters. But we're locked and loaded. I think we're dropping the hammer, going green this time around. Ladies and gentlemen, we're going to go down trackside to the Hutchinson Motorsports wall cams. Let's find them. Wow. What a view, folks. Look at this crowd of cars. We've got 28 cars signed in here tonight. Looks like we got a few on pit road still. Hopefully they can make it out. Heading down the backstretch. The field is packed, and we are set. Just about ready to go racing here. Appreciate you tuning in, as always, here. Hutchinson Motorsports TV. Monday night racing here. Pace car is in. Field is set. Green flag in the air. And a good jump there on the front row. Both of them have help. The 51 on the bumper of the 47 on the inside line. Freeman there in the 42 car on the outside trying to get a run on your race leader. We're still clean and green up front here. Good start through the field. Let's drop to the back. See what's going on back here. Ladies and gentlemen, if you're new here on Hutchinson Motorsports TV, we do something called the Hutchinson Motorsports TV Battle for Last. And right now, we got a good one. The 22 of Jeffrey Fisher holding the spot down for dead last. Well done, Jesse. I'm sorry, Jeffrey. So let's pull up your Hutchinson Motorsports TV Battle for Last graphic. Take a look. Look at that graphic. That is unbelievable. Let's hop on board here with the Hutchinson Motorsports nose cam on the 22 of Jeffrey Fisher as he's trying to take home the Hutchinson Motorsports TV Battle for Last. Has no help there. He may not know you need to use the draft here at Daytona. He doesn't want to, though. Jeffrey Fisher in the 22 Ford rolling in dead last right now. Looks like he got around the 24 car briefly, so there's a new car in the back. Brett Wren out of Anderson, Indiana. Brett Wren rolling in last with a couple cars behind him now, actually. It just popped up here on my screen. So we got the 39 of Gavin Henson there holding the spot down, but let's jump back up front, folks. We just wanted to show off this new Hutchinson Motorsports TV Battlefield Pass graphic because it's one of the best graphics in the business. Make sure you like and subscribe to the page, folks. As we jump back out front, your race leader, Zachary King taking over the race lead there on the outside line. The 51 car out of 4. Now getting a big push on the outside as we're bumper to bumper through the field. Clean racing so far. Let's drop back a little bit to the middle of the pack. See what's going on here. Hopping on board the Hutchinson Motorsports TV cockpit with the 60 car of Lee Campbell. The Boston Spa New Yorker Lee Campbell trying to push this top line out front here as we're heading into lap number 55. No clue about stage breaks. I don't know anything, folks. We are winging it up here. All I know, it is a beautiful night for racing here at Daytona International Raceway. Let's pull up some track information for you, folks. Welcome to the Black Diamond Designs ARCA Racing Series race here at Daytona International Raceway tonight. 76-degree, beautiful weather. Oh, we got one into the wall. Oh, my, we got some junk race cars. Caution is out. Oh, not yet. We're still green somehow, folks. We are still green. No caution. Half the field is junk. Green flag is still in the air. Here with the Black Diamond Designs ARCA Racing Series, the 48 car of Michael Cole is junk. Take a look at this car. No. Hang on, folks. Let's take a look here. Oh. Yeah, he's pulling down into the pits. Michael Cole in the 48 going to come down pit road with that junk race car. His night is basically done. So we're still green here. I guess we're doing no yellows here tonight. That's interesting. But fun to see. We're still green here on lap number 5. Stephen Gill in the 01 race lead. Boy, I thought the caution would come out. We may not be doing cautions here tonight. Let's check out the Hutchinson Motorsports TV left rear suspension cam on your race leader, Stephen Gill. With a big push from the 3 car of Aaron Espy. They're single file out front here. Can the 01 hang on? Looks like the outside line starting to form there. Lee Campbell on the top side. Boy, not many cars in this front group here, folks. After the big wreck, only 8 cars out front. Then you got the second group right here. Brett Wren in the 9th position with a handful of cars as well. Fastest lap of the session just put down by Jacob Cochran in the 84 car. 47.51. He's out front right now in this front group, running in the 2nd position. Oh, looks like Jared Knopfsnyder just jumped up. Let's see what happened. Coming off pit road. Let's see what he does here. Oh, he just gets doored. Oh, my. Look at this. Knopfsnyder coming out of the pits gets absolutely smoked. Let's hop on the Hutchinson Motorsports nose cam of Knopfsnyder. Comes up getting into that yellow line. He's a little too high. Yep. Comes up the track for no reason. And he's jumped. Jared Knopfsnyder, your car is jumped. So we go back live right now. Stephen Gill, still your race leader, coming up on a little bit of lap traffic. We got a lap car. Back to go down a lap as we're still clean and green somehow out front. Folks, you might notice on the Hutchinson Motorsports tower there on the left side of your screen, whenever there's a pass, you got the green and red indicator. Folks, what a great feature here at Hutchinson Motorsports TV. It might look simple, folks, but things like that aren't easy. It takes time to do. And that's what we got here at Hutchinson Motorsports TV, and that's why we're the world's #1 streaming service, 100%. So let's drop back a little bit, see what's going on in this backpack here. We're going to hop on board with the 22 car in the Hutchinson Motorsports cockpit view. Jeffrey Fisher. Right behind him, Gavin Henson in the 39, trying to give him a push here. We're still rolling out front here in lap number 8 out of 55 here at Daytona. Another car falling a lap down. That's going to be the 48 or 43, whatever that number says. I think he scored as 48. Yeah, he scored as a 48, but that looks like a 3 to me. Let's hop up in the Hutchinson Motorsports chopper cam. Can't really tell there. Yeah, he's number 43 on the car, but he's 48 in the scoring, so who knows? Whatever you want to do. Oh, we know, Michael Cole, your car. it's junk. So Cole's going to try to keep this thing rolling as he's 2 laps down right now. Stephen Gill still out front. We got a single file line. These guys trying to pull away from the pack, working together here early on in the Black Diamond Designs Daytona International Speedway. 3 races remain in the season. So there's your Hudson Motorsports ticker checking out, looking through the field here on lap number 9. Let's drop back a little bit. Joshua Gillen in the 10 car. In a 2-car pack right now, trying to get some help to find his way back out front, but bad news for a lot of these guys as they lost the main pack. This main pack right now looks like they're out front about 3 seconds ahead of this next pack behind them. So Brett Wren right now, 3 seconds behind him. Let's see if they can start reeling them in. Like I got a 2.6 second gap here. See if he can start to reel them in. Let's go with Gino Volante, second car in the pack, and that's Motorsports knows can. See if he can push that 24 car. As they're trying to reel in that front pack here, they want a shot to win this thing. Looks like they're starting to reel them in just a little bit. I'm scoring about a 10th faster here in the last half a lap. See if that trend can continue as Volante giving a big push there to Wren in the 24. As the front pack looks like they're starting to pull away just a tad, maybe. Nope, still about 3 seconds or so. Yeah, it appears to me Wren is starting to reel these guys in. Let's see if they can get them to the back bumper. Looks like it's going to happen. The Anderson, Indiana native getting a big push from that 35 car as his second pack looking to get back up front. And we fall back to the next pack here. Joshua Gillen in the 10 car running in the 15th position. Has a pack of 8 with him as well. This is the 3rd pack here on the track for now. Brandon Schumann trying to roll with this pack. Let's drop back a little bit more here. We got another pack, McKay, way back here. So, folks, 3 main packs right now. Out front, Stephen Gill, still your race leader here. As we're clean and green, we're going to take a quick break here at Hutchinson Motorsports TV. We'll be back here in a jiffy, but don't you worry, you're not going to miss a single lap here tonight because we're going to the Hutchinson Motorsports TV side-by-side cam. We'll be back here in a bit for some more Black Diamond Designs ARCA Series action. return back from break here. Right now, your race leader looks to be the 3 of SB. Why did you senior race leader Stephen Gill go down pit road here? Looks like he's pitting a little early. Only one car went with him here. Let's rewind it. Got the replay. Yeah, looks like Stephen Gill down pit road right now, along with Gino Volante. Pitting by himself. Interesting decision there from the race leader. Not sure how much fuel these guys have, but hopefully that strategy works out for our former race leader. But right now, the 3-car Aaron Espy going to lead. And here he comes down pit road with most of the pack. So yeah, looks like we've got about 15 laps of fuel here tonight. Interesting to see. We're going to see a lot of pit stops here. Staying green. I guess we're doing no yellows here. So here comes most of the field. But Alex Pollock going to take over the race lead in the 92 car. The Cincinnati native Alex Pollock, your race leader right now, has a few cars with him. See how long they can last out there. Be sure to get with Alex Pollock. He runs Black Diamond Designs. I tell you what, some of the best designs in the business, folks. There is no other place I would rather have do my racing design than Alex Pollock at Black Diamond Designs. What a beautiful car. You know what? Let's check out that car a little bit closer. Let's go to the Hutchinson Motorsports TV. Left front suspension cam, get a better look. That's what he's seeing right now. Yeah, you can't really see the paint job. I don't know why I picked that view, but nonetheless, Pollock coming down pit road. He's going to give up the race lead in that 92 car. So Aaron Espy now going to probably become your race leader as he's got some help behind him. Big push there from the 3 car. Of Espy on the 51. That is a lap car, by the way, I believe. The 51. Zachary King, I believe he was involved in one of those incidents early on, the Fort Lauderdale native. Trying to stay up here. I believe he's still a lap down, almost 2. But nonetheless, here looks like Craig McKern coming off pit road. See if he can beat the leaders here. Looks like McKern might take over the race lead here. Has no help, though. He's going to be a sitting duck here. Let's zoom out a little bit. Let's go to the Hutchinson Motorsports TV Blimpus. The most beautiful view in the business. Unbelievable. Look at that view, folks. Does it not give you goosebumps? Kern is just putting around, so he's just going to pull over, apparently. So, nonetheless, Pollock actually going to hold on to the race lead. If he can stay out in front of this pack, running up on him quickly, and they're going to run past him pretty easily. So, Pollock going to try to tag onto the back of this pack. Hopefully, he can get up to speed and time. I think he's going to be fine. So the pit cycle's concluded here. Pollock going to tag onto the back of that pack. Think he should be good to go. So Aaron Espy in the 3 car. Still your race leader. He's got the 51, the lap car right in front of him. So we're going to hop on board here. Check out the Hutchinson Motorsports TV nose cam with the 3 car of Aaron Espy, your race leader. Oh, he's got that beautiful Black Diamond Designs 51 car in front of him. Getting a push there from the 84 Taco Bell machine. That's Jacob Cochran. Well, I was talking to Jacob earlier before this race. He said, I tell you what, Blake, it is a dream come true to be on Hutchinson Motorsports TV. He says he's heard about us all over the world, and he's always wanted to be on Hutchinson Motorsports TV. Now, Jacob Cochran in the 84 car, fulfilling his lifelong dream to be on Hutchinson Motorsports TV. I tell you what, if he could win this race, it would probably bring him to tears. And can you blame him, folks? On the world's #1 streaming service, you don't get these opportunities very often. We've surpassed 400 subscribers, folks. That might be the most in the world out of any YouTube channel on the planet. Hutchinson Motorsports TV, #1 streaming service, folks. Quit wasting your money on junk streaming services, because all you need is Hutchinson Motorsports TV. It's free, folks. Click that like button. Subscribe to the page if you got Netflix. Unsubscribe to that. You're wasting your money. It's junk. Hulu, you don't need it anymore. Plenty of others to go down the list as well, folks. But we're not going to do that. So your race leader, Aaron Espy, still looking good out front. So let's pull up once again some information on an event we have going on tomorrow night. The Miata Melee at Martinsville, right? There it is, folks. You can click that QR code to join the Discord, or you can check out the description in this video. Join our Discord today. You can join the Miata Melee at Martinsville. You still got some time to do so. $5 will get you entered into this event. $40 to the winner, folks. And I tell you what, if you missed it last month, we had our first event. It was the Pryor Medical Center 69 at the Irwindale Figure 8. And boy, oh boy, was that not class to race. This we expect to be very similar. Miata Melee at Martinsville, full contact racing, folks. If you're not very fast, don't worry. It's not about being fast. It's about surviving because damage is off. Full contact racing, no whining, folks. If you're not winning, you better be junking because we want to see some wrecks and we want to see them tomorrow night here on Hutchinson Motorsports TV Miata Melee. So jumping through the field here, Ronnie Foster in the 6th car, cruising in the 12th spot here as he's in the, might be the 2nd pack, I believe. There's that 6th car of Foster. And I was talking to Ronnie earlier. He was asking me some setup and driving tips. I was helping him out a little bit. He said he's always also wanted to be on Hutchinson Motorsports TV, which is good to see. You know, these drivers love them some Hutchinson Motorsports TV, which is good to see because we are the world's #1 streaming service. So we're going back up front here. Caleb Hunt cruising in the 78 car. He's in this lead pack, giving a push there to that 47 car of David Moyer, who was your pole sitter. Right now, Hunt feeling good about his chances. But remember, folks, these guys only went about 15 or 16 laps on the field on this first run. So in just the next 8 to 10 laps, you're going to see them all coming back down pit lane, most likely. As we look through the field here, checking out our hard chargers. Your Hutchinson Motorsports hard charger right now, Brett Wren currently in the 9th position after starting all the way back in the 20th spot. For all you math wizards at home. He's now gained. Oh, we got one. Oh, I missed it, folks. I was looking at my other screen. The 8 just turned it. Let's see what happened here. I believe that's Andy Berry. Oh, no, yeah, Andy Berry in the 21 just spun it out. Rewind a little bit, get a little better view. Oh, yeah, you just got junked. So let's hop over to the Hutchinson Motorsports drone cam. Here it is. We're still green, by the way. So Holson in the 8, giving a big push to Berry. They're trying to catch this back pack here. Big push through the corner. Oh, he just nudged him and junks him. Oh, my. Andy Berry. Buddy, your car's junked. You're done. So Barry heading down pit lane, get that lump of junk fixed up. We're still clean and green here. No cautions here tonight in the Black Diamond Designs ARCA Racing. Good to see, folks. Nobody wants to see pace laps. We just want some green flag action here. Heading into lap number 25. They're catching another lap car. The race leader, Aaron Espy, continues to push this lap car out front. That's the 51, Zachary King, who actually is on the lead lap for now. So, folks, if he gets passed by the 3 car, he does fall down a lap. So he's trying to stay out front of the leader so if that caution does fly, which apparently it's not gonna, he would stay on the lead lap. Unless we have a stage break here coming up. No clue, folks. We're going to find out here shortly. But Aaron Espy, still your race leader for now. These guys single file out front, working together, trying to pull away from the next pack. So I've said it a lot of times. I'll say it again, folks. Click that like button on the video. Subscribe to the page. Hutchinson Motorsports TV, world's #1 streaming service for many reasons. We've got shorts we put out all week long, folks. We got multiple leagues going on for now. Tomorrow night, the Miata Melee at Martinsville. Wednesday, we're going to have the Superstar ARCA West Series race. Going to be a good one. Be sure to tune into that. Thursday night, going to be our All-American Cup Series in the Gen 4 Cup cars. That's always a great race to watch. Then next Tuesday, a week from tomorrow night, we're going to start back up the Stars and Stripes series on Tuesday nights. Folks, that's going to be interesting because for the first time ever, Stars and Stripes going to be rotating cars. I believe it's 3 or 4 different cars. Going to be the Indy car, the Gen 4 car, the Xfinity car, I believe are the 3, unless there's another one. Could be wrong. So be sure to check that out next Tuesday night. And folks, the only way to know when those are happening is to subscribe to the page, click the notification bell so you know when we're going live, and you can join our Discord, which once again, check out in the description of this video. So out front, Aaron Espy still keeping the 51, the lap car in front of him. Being pretty friendly there, trying not to put him in the lap. Drop back a little bit. Glenn Grimm in the 08 car running 12th. Taking a look. Glenn Grimm out of Fair Play. No clue where that is. These drivers putting their hometown in their description, but putting no state. So if you know where Fair Play is in the chat, be sure to let us know. We have no clue. Then we drop back a little bit. And we got one into the wall almost there. Andrew Nagy in the 00 car running the 18th spot. I believe he is a lap down. Andrew Nagy in the Sperry 004. Then we got Brandon Schumann in the 52 car, currently running 8th. Trying to push this pack back up to that lead pack here as we head into lap number 28 here. And we got a new race leader, it appears. Caleb Hunt, your race leader. Not sure if we missed a pit stop. Nope, Aaron Espy just gave up the race lead. So unfortunately, the 51 going to fall a lap down now. You see the third car on the line is a 51 car. He is now a lap down. Probably not happy. Wanted to stay out front to stay on that lead lap, but it's not going to happen as Caleb Hunt takes over the race lead with Alex Pollock right behind him as we hop on board in the Hutchison Motorsports Stevie nose cam with the 92 of Alex Pollock. Alex Pollock in the 92 car out of Cincinnati, currently running second. I was talking to Alex earlier. He's asking me some setup things and some pit crew help questions he had. I was obviously willing to oblige because here at Hutchison Motorsports TV, we like helping these racers out. But he told me that he's been watching Hutchison Motorsports TV his whole life, and he absolutely loves this streaming service. Thanks for tuning in, Alex, and thanks for contacting us to get us on board here to fill in tonight for the Black Diamond Designs ARCA Racing Series here at Daytona International Raceway. Good, clean racing so far. Couple of minor incidents, but we're staying clean and green through the field here. Caleb Hunt, currently your race leaders, are coming up on another lap car. They're going to blow by him pretty easily. That's the 14 car falling another lap, or a lap down. Trying to find where he's at. Yep, that is Craig McKern. He's multiple laps down at this point, folks. So McKern getting out of the way, just trying to stay out of trouble here. Loggins was involved in an earlier incident, unfortunately for him. So these guys starting to get a little bit racy up front. You're about to see this second pit stint start here. Let's pull up your Hutchison Motorsports pit strategy board, folks. We got a new look here as well. Look at those beautiful colors, rounded corners. Wow, we're cutting no corners here at Hutchison Motorsports TV, even though we might be rounding the corners on the graphics. So we see most of these guys went 16, 17 laps. They still got a few more to go if they want to keep the same strategy rolling. Caleb Hunt, still your race leader out front on the Hutchison Motorsports pit strategy board there. He's got 14 laps on this tank of gas here as we put it away. Aaron Espy did some laps earlier on. Right now sitting in the third spot in that number 3 car. Once again, the lap car, the 51 there in between him and the 92. Then dropping back a spot, the 60 of Lee Campbell. He's been up front all night long in that number 60 Kinetic car. Right behind him in the Taco Bell machine, his lifelong dream is to win on Hutchison Motorsports TV is Jacob Cochran. Then behind him was your pole sitter, David Moyer, in that beautiful, good-looking Mountain Dew number 47 car. Let's hop on board the Hutchison Motorsports nose cam with David Moyer. Currently running 6, David Moyer out there, keeping it steady in this front pack. Look at the Hutchison Motorsports drone cam as I'm flying a drone as we're talking here, folks. Wow, this draft is no joke to fly this drone, and I'm going backwards right now. This is impressive, cutting no corners here at Hutchison Motorsports TV. Let's hop up to our eyes in the sky, the Hutchison Motorsports TV blimp. The most beautiful view in the business. Look at that view as a front pack. They're probably going to be coming down pit road any moment here. See if we got any takers this time. Not up front as the second pack looks to be coming down. Got a couple cars right here. Brett Wren as well as a lap car, it appears. That is the 39 of Gavin Henson. He is in the 16th position, currently a lap down. So it looks like some of our later packs going to head down pit road as well. Here comes Stephen Gill and the crew with him. Schumann, Grimm, Gill, and Wren all down pit road right now. Here's the third pack. Zachary King. Let's see if we got any takers this time around. But we're jumping back out. Oh, no, this is the lead pack. Sorry about that. Zachary King is a lap down. He is in this front pack here. Going to try to stay with these guys. See what we got coming down pit lane. Most of them. Oh, we got a couple staying out. Wow, they're splitting up in halves. That's interesting to see. You don't see that too often. A pack of 8 cars, half of them coming in, half of them staying out. So Alex Pollock going to take back the race lead, probably coming down pit road this next time. As always, though, folks, we appreciate you tuning in, spending your Monday night right here on Hutchinson Motorsports TV. Alex Pollock in the 92 car, premier race leader. Buddy's going to be having to come down pit road probably this time by. Let's hop into Hutchinson Motorsports chopper cam with our lead pack here. Pollock, Campbell, Freeman, and Hunt. Oh, no, I'm sorry. There's a lap car with them. So we got the 14 and the 22 with them, both lap cars. So we got our first and second position cars here out front. A couple of lappers with them. They are not coming down pit road. They're going to stretch this out a little bit. So Campbell staying out there along with Pollock. Dropping back these guys off pit road here. Jacob Cochran in the 84 tagging on to the back of this crew. Then the 3 of Espy with them as well. It looks like they're going to lose half of the pack they had with them. That's unfortunate, folks. Boy, there it makes a big difference to not have a third car in your pack. Hopefully the 3 can catch up here. Let's hop on the Hudson Motorsports nose cam. Are they going to be able to catch up to these 3 cars in front of them? I think they're going to be able to do so. So there's Espy. He's going to tag on to the back of this crew here. As Pollock and Campbell out front, they're heading down pit road this time. So here comes first and second. No help. Hopefully they get a smooth pit stop. The lap car's not going with them. So Caleb Hunt going to take over the race lead most likely as they're coming down the back stretch. Hunt in the 78 has the lap car of the 51 of Zachary King out front of him. Let's watch Pollock come off pit road here along with the 60 of Campbell. Hopping up into Hutchinson Motorsports blimp. Let's see if they're able to stick with this lead pack here. If they can get up to speeding time as we're on lap number 36 here tonight at Daytona International Raceway. Here comes the lead pack. Let's hop on board the Hutchinson Motorsports nose cam. Pollock and Campbell still out front there in the distance, but they got some speed. Again, though, Pollock and Campbell only a 2-car tandem. I would imagine this pack's probably going to run them down. As for the meanwhile, Pollock and Campbell going to hold on to that race lead. Let's hop on board in the Hutchinson Motorsports TV right rear suspension camera. Well, Lee Campbell in the second spot. You see far back behind him, he's got this second pack reeling them in quickly here. Right now, they're a second and a half behind him. Look how quickly they're dialing them in. Should just take a few laps here at most. But everybody's pit for the second time. Everybody's going to have to come down pit road one more time. We know these guys can go about 16 to 18 laps on fuel. So the pit window looks like they're going to have to come in at the earliest lap number. I'd say around 40. Well, the very earliest you come down is 40. So I'd say the pit window is going to be between probably 41 to about 48. So here in the next 5 laps or so, you're going to start seeing these guys probably coming down pit lane for the final time. No way these guys can make it on fuel for now as we pull up the Hutchinson Motorsports pit strategy board one more time. We saw them go 18 laps last time, so I'm guessing that's about the max these guys can go. Right now, they've got about, let's see, Alex Pollock here. I don't know. It's going to be close. Let's take a look. Let's take a look if these guys can drag it out. Trying to do the quick math here. I believe they're on their 3rd lap. So they're going to cross the line in a 39. Ooh, it's going to be tight. Folks, they might be able to make it on fuel, stretching it out those extra couple laps. Pollock and Campbell could make it on fuel the rest of the way, as the rest of the field has no chance, in my opinion. Could be wrong, though. I've been wrong a time or two. Yeah, according to my math, Hunt and the crew with him, you know, they pit 4 laps ago. They're going to be coming to the line to lap number 5. I just don't see him making it, folks. That'd be 20 laps, and nobody's went that far. So, in my opinion, I think Pollock and Campbell have the right strategy. They should be, I mean, they could be good on fuel nonetheless. as the second pack. Probably short. They might be lifting a little bit, trying to save some fuel. They started to reel in that pack there, and now they're starting to lose some ground. Well, my guess is this pack here might be trying to save a little bit of fuel as they know they are a little bit short. So let's hop on board in the Hutchinson Motorsports cockpit view. Yeah, you see Hunt. He is not full throttle, folks. Listen in here, the Hutchinson Motorsports cockpit view. That doesn't sound like full throttle to me, because let's go to your race leaders. I don't know. It's hard to tell, honestly. All I know is they're pulling away, folks, so this has to be what's happening. Alex Pollock and Lee Campbell out front. They should be good to go on fuel. The second pack trying to save as they're short. A little bit of a mishap pitting a lap or two early. Caleb Hunt looks to be trying to save some fuel here. Let's see if they can start to reel them in or if they're just on full save mode. And bad news for them, if they're on full save mode, then you know that Pollock and Campbell are good to go. And they're not going to catch it. So we drop back a little bit. Let's see what's going on in the Hutchinson Motorsports battle for last out of the cars that are on the track. It's like Knopp Snyder's night is done. So Craig McKern is the last car running right now. McKern in the 14 had to get that car fixed as he stuffs it into the wall again. Look out. Boy, McKern is driving a dump truck right now in that 14 machine. These guys are side by side. They know that the cars up front look to be trying to save some fuel. They're just going to go right around it. Pollock and Campbell, their crew chiefs, need to get an award as they're out front. They have their strategy down to a T. It appears we're going to have no cautions here tonight. So it should be a two-car race for the race win. We got some chatter here in the second group. Not happy about running 2x2, saying it's not going to get them anywhere. But, folks, they're already 5 seconds behind. I don't think they're going anywhere anyways. As Brett Wren takes over the third spot, getting out front. So, folks, we're going to take a quick break here. Probably the last break of the... No, we got one in the wall! Oh, the caution is out. We are going to have a caution. Oh, we are about to take a break. Caleb Hunt just got jumped. Let's see what happened. Oh, my. Caleb Hunt absolutely annihilates the wall. Trying to find the replay here. Not seeing it. I have to manually rewind. So let's go up to the Hutchinson Motorsports chopper cam. Oh, wow. The 35 just comes down and junks him, I think. Oh, that's dirty. The intentional wrecking. The 35 just junked him. Oh, my. And then he gets annihilated. Oh. Let's see this one more time, folks. And who is that just smoked him? Take a look. We're going to do one more full replay. That's the is it the 01? Hang on. Let me find him here. We're going to hop on board with this. If I can find him. I'm struggling here, folks. SDK not cooperating. Here he is. That's Stephen Gill in the 01. Let's hop on board and Hutchinson Motorsports cockpit view. Rewind it a little bit. So, yeah, he's in the back of this pack, so we're going to play it live. Stephen Gill in the 01, he's in the back of this pack, has no clue anything's going on. He sees a car, keeps it floored, goes up high, says, oh, hell, he did it intentionally! The 01, what is he doing? Oh, my, just a total brain-dead moment there for Stephen Gill. He clearly saw a car in the wall, turns right, says, look, there's a car, I'm going to smoke him. We're going to hop on board one more time in the Hutchinson Motorsports nose cam. Stephen Gill. He was already a lap down, I think, folks. And look at this. What's he thinking? Stephen Gill. Let's switch it up to the cockpit view just to prove he can see what's going on. Look at those cars. Oh, look, there's a 76 car. I'm going up high. The 78 jump. Oh, my. He just smoked. He's done. Stephen Gill. Your car is junk. Look at that open wheel modified. He's coming down pit lane. He is toast. And we got another one. The Sun Drop 14 car is junk here tonight at Daytona. Boy, that changes everything, folks. The fuel strategy was down to a T. We thought we weren't going to see any yellows. There were a couple wrecks earlier on. The caution didn't come out. But here we are. I bet the whole field comes down pit road, I would bet. Yep. Looks like here comes everybody. We got a lap car staying out there. Yeah, looks like all of the cars on the lead lap coming down pit lane. Not going to risk it on fuel, so it's going to be a race off of pit road here. So, folks, we're going to take a quick break. Be back here for the finish of this one. Lap number 45 coming up here for your Black Diamond Designs ARCA Racing League race here at Daytona International Raceway, Hutchinson Motorsports TV. We'll be back here in a jiffy. As we return back from break here, folks, we are just about to go back green. This race has changed dramatically as the pit strategy doesn't matter anymore. The whole field just went down. We're good to go the rest of the way here. Just 10 laps left to go, this time by Holston and Pollock on the front row. Looking through the field here, folks, how many cars we got left? It looks like a bunch of cars just got the wave around. I don't think they were able to come down pit road, so they might be short on fuel, so I'm not sure. But right now, looks like we got 17 cars on the lead lap. As the field is set, we are ready to roll. Just about to go green. Pace car is in front of a sold-out crowd at Daytona International Raceway. Green flag in the air. Holston out front, getting a push from the 24 of Wren. Can Holston hold on? The 8 car, after starting all the way back in 20th position, here he is into the race lead. Looking through the field here, got some side-by-side action in the back of the pack here. The 60 of Lee Campbell trying to get a push there, get that outside lane rolling. Looks to have a little bit of help, but he's going to need more here as the 17 dropping down, getting out of the way. So back out front, Brett Wren in the second spot there in the 24 machine. Side by side, 10 laps left to go here tonight. The Black Diamond Designs ARCA Racing Series here at Daytona. Just a few more races. This race has major championship implications. No clue what the point standings are, folks. Let's see if maybe I can pull them up, find some information here. While we're rolling clean and green as Holston continues to lead the race out. So looking at the point standings, Lee Campbell is your points leader right now. Oh, they're wrecking in the back. Caution is out, folks. Caution is out. Got some junk race cars. Let's see what happened here. Ronnie Foster's junk. Here's a replay. So Ronnie Foster there in the 6 car on the outside line. Oh, it just kind of comes down. Oh, the 39 involved as well. And he doesn't hold the brake, comes up the track. So, yeah, I mean, the 6 just isn't following the line up top. Just kind of comes down. I mean, well, hang on. He's following the car in front of him. Let's see. Yeah, you know, that's on the green car there. That's a 47. Yeah, my bad. That's David Moyer. Brings that out. He's going to have a little bit of damage, but shouldn't be too bad. David Moyer just jumped Foster in the 6 car. So the caution is out here. We go back live out front. Holston, your race leader. But, folks, as I was talking about, we do have your championship points. Let's up over here. Take a look at them. Take this off. There they are, folks. Take a look. Lee Campbell out front here. Second place, Alex Pollock. He is how many points behind? What? 2 points? I don't know. That's confusing. Oh, there we go. I see it. Yeah, he's 2 points. There it is. In the final row there on the far right. Alex Pollock in second, 2 points behind Campbell. In third place, Brad Nelson, 5 points. Then a big gap. So it's really a 3-car race for this championship. Brad Nelson, Alex Pollock, and Lee Campbell. Campbell and Pollock have appeared to be working together here tonight, most of the night. As Nelson sitting in the 5th spot. So Pollock in 3rd right now, Nelson in 5th. Looking through the field here, trying to find Lee Campbell. Campbell's running 8th. There you are. You got your 3 championship contenders running 3rd, 5th, and 8th. Campbell, Nelson, and Pollock. Folks, I'm probably going to forget that, so write it down if you want to know it. Nonetheless, we got some cautions for the first time of the night here. Hutchinson Motorsports TV. You might see the cool graphics we got here. We just debuted those a couple of weeks ago. Me and Jesse Becker worked on those. Tower graphics in the driver display. You'll see the flashing green when we go green and flashing yellow when we go yellow. Pretty cool stuff. Nonetheless, though, Holston, your race leader. Lee Campbell running 8th. Brett Wren in 2nd. Alex Pollock 3rd. We got Schumann and Nelson rounding out your top 5. But right now, your hard charger. Currently, Brett Wren, after starting in the 23rd position, he's in 2nd. So Brett Wren feeling good about his chances here. Adam Holston out front. As we look through the field here, see what's going on. Adam Blake up in the booth, you copy?
Yes, sir.
Hey, you're leading this race. How you feeling out front right now?
Oh, I'm feeling great. I actually got really lucky on this one. Caution came out as I was exiting pit road, and I actually got my lap back from that and had to stay out and get the lead. So, I mean, I'm feeling ecstatic.
Good to see. So you're good to go on fuel the rest of the way then, huh?
Yep, I'm going to make it.
All right. Well, hey, great to hear. Let me send you back to your team as you get ready to roll. Wish you the best of luck here with just 7 laps left to go.
Thanks, sir.
Yes, sir. You're in 5-star racing, correct?
Yeah.
All righty. Well, best of luck there, Adam.
All right. Thank you.
Adam Holston, your race leader out front. Can he hold on? Looking through the chat here, folks. Hang on. Might have some information for you. Give me a moment. Digging through some stuff. As the field starts to get lined up, ready to roll, going to be Holston and Wren on the front row this time around. Here we go, folks. We got something cool for you here. I'm learning things here, folks. Again, I just joined this Discord about an hour ago. Never heard of it, but here we are. There's a beautiful graphic. I would have put it on a better display for you, but we're just going to do it this way. We don't have much time. But look at the beautiful point standings there. Lee Campbell out front. Then we got Pollock 2 points behind him. Nelson 7 points, and then a big gap. So, again, looks to be a 3-car race for this championship here with just a few races left to go here in the Black Diamond Designs ARCA Racing League. I'm sorry, ARCA Racing Series, which is in the Mystic Racing League. So if you're interested in joining the Mystic Racing League, we'll get you a link here. Good stuff to know, but we'll take that off. There's your point standings as Campbell, Pollock, and Nelson duking it out, all of them up front. But the field is set, lined up, ready to roll. 6 laps remain here. Going to be 5 to go when we go green. See if we can keep this thing clean and green and get an exciting finish here for your Daytona International night race. So that caution spicing things up. We heard from Holston. He says he caught a break. He was a lap down not long ago. Got his wave around there, and then he was able to stay out and take the lead. So things working out great for Holston. See if he can hang on. He's going to have that 24 car of Wren right on his outside line. Boy, what a fun race so far. Had a clean about 40 laps or so. Well, if you want to call it clean. We had a green run of about 40 laps or so to start this race, which is impressive at Daytona. We had a couple wrecks, but we stayed green, but the pace car is in. We are ready to roll. Let's get the field set here at Daytona International Raceway in front of a sold-out crowd. Green flag in the air. 5 laps remain. Holston out front, still at the race lead. Ran in the outside line, looking to get a push as they're heading into turns 1 and 2. Wren actually taking over the race lead. Looks like Holston gave it up. He's now the 2nd car on that inside line. And here comes the 52. Brandon Schumann up to the top. He is your race leader, but not for long. Freeman going to take it over. The 52 slides down on the bottom lane. Then the 42 says, later, nerd. John Freeman taking over the race lead. With 5 laps remain, are we going to stay green the rest of the way? Or are we going to junk it again and get a big one? Oh, we got some yelling in the back. We're still green. I think we got a wreck. Green flag's still out. Let's see what happened, though. Trying to find what happened. Hang on here, folks. Here it is. Stephen Gill.
The yellow flag is out.
Caution came out, by the way, folks. Caution is out. Let's see what happened. John Freeman, your race leader. Got some arguing over the radio. Lee Campbell has junked it, apparently. Let's see what happened here. Oh, my, folks. Your championship points leader was just junked. Lee Campbell in the 24, I think, is... Hang on. Let's see the replay one more time. I could be wrong. 24 is on the inside line. Does he stay out of it? Oh, no, he doesn't. Oh, my, just a pile up. The 00, the 1, the 60, all involved. So McKay, Nagy, and Lee Campbell, as well as Wren, all involved. So there's Lee Campbell, I'm sorry, in the 60 car. Still learning these guys, folks. Again, I just joined this place. So Lee Campbell here. Let's see it one more time. Go to the Hutchinson Motorsports drone cam. Here it is. So here it is, the drone cam. Lee Campbell there in the 60 car. The 24 just comes up, I think, and junks himself. So they're side by side. Now the 00 goes down, trying to bring them 3 wide. Yep, the 24 comes up. Didn't know the 00 took them 3 wide in the middle for no reason. You know, that's just an unfortunate call. The 00 going in the middle with no help. I'm not sure what his plan is here. Look at this move here. 00 drops down to the middle, has no help. See it up in the Hutchinson Motorsports blimp. So right in the high line, going down to the middle. Not sure what his plan is. He's just trying to get passed by the whole field, maybe. Then the 24 just comes up, junks him. Championship points leader is junk. Hopefully he can get that car fixed up. Lee Campbell cannot be happy right now. Boy, that car is mangled to hell. Lee Campbell in the Kinetic 60 car. Your points leader, not for long unless he can get that thing fixed up, which I seriously doubt. So the caution is out. We're probably going to get a green-white checkered, I'm guessing. John Freeman now your race leader. Brandon Schumann in second. Adam Holston third, followed by Caleb Hunt, Zachary King. So Alex Pollock was second in points coming into this race. The Cincinnati native. He's going to stay out there, obviously. He's hoping that the guys around him in points are junk. He wants to run away with this thing and win the championship. And Brad Nelson, he's the last car that stayed out there on the lead lap. Didn't pit, so he's in 11th right now. Bad news for Nelson, you know, Campbell's junk, but he's going to still be on the lead lap, I would assume, unless he's just toast. Yeah, he's going to... Oh, hang on. Let's see how this car's looking. Might have got a faster pair or something. Let's check it out. Folks, I think he's got a faster pair of you, so Lee Campbell's got that thing fixed up. Your points leader, he's going to tag on to the back of this field, likely for a green-white checkered. Hopefully, he can battle himself back up front. So Lee Campbell's going to restart from the 14th position. Looks to have his car all fixed up, but ready to roll. Let's see if he can get back out front. I'm digging through some chats here, folks. Give me a moment. Now, I was going to pull in Lee Campbell, but I'm not seeing him in any of the chats. So it looks like it's not going to happen. Nonetheless, let's get some Hutchinson Motorsports tunes playing, though, folks. Because I tell you what, these tunes are the best in the business. They are Hutchinson Motorsports TV, patented tunes. Be sure, like and subscribe to the page, because, folks, where else are you going to see racing like this? We'll be back in a jiffy. As we return back here, folks, going to be a green, white, checkered. Hopefully we can keep this thing clean and green. We had, like I said, 40 or so laps of green flag action to start this race, and then 3 straight cautions. They say cautions breed cautions, folks. I think that is a fact here tonight. But Lee Campbell, your points leader from the back here, he's going to try to work himself through the field in that 60 car. Let's hop on board. Lee Campbell, your points leader, see if he can find a groove to get up front in just a couple of laps. We're going to scratch that, folks. As the field's set, ready to roll, we're going to check out the Hutchinson Motorsports TV wall cams. Look at this beautiful pack. Front row going to be Freeman and Schumann. The 42 and the 52 out front. The field is set. We're ready to roll. In front of a sold-out crowd. Green flag in the air. Green, white, checkered to finish out the race here at Daytona. John Freeman, your race leader, looking to get some help there as he's getting the push from the 52. Schumann going to tag onto the back bumper as the high line starts to get moving. See if they can get connected, but a big push there from second onto Freeman. Going to be the white flag in the air this time around if we can make it around the track as they head down the back stretch. Aggressive pushes here as a big move, and they're junking it! Oh my, the 78 is junk. Half the field's junk. We're still green for now, folks. Let's see what the call is as we're going through 3 and 4. Half the field is junk. Green flag still out. Are we going to get a yellow? Or are we taking the white flag? Let's hop on board your race leader, John Freeman. White flag in the air. It's official, folks. No caution. We're going to get a finish. It's anybody's race out front. And how about this? Zachary King in the 51. Out of nowhere, he was a lap down. The entire race of the 84 just got junked. It's going to be a drag race to the finish as half the field has junked it. Alex Pollock still moving right now in the 6th spot. And a big move there out front. It's a hornet's nest for the race lead. John Freeman trying to slingshot around the 8. Door to door into 3 and 4 for the final time. Alex Pollock just junked it, by the way. So more cars are wrecking, but this is the battle for the race win. Into the wall goes the 8. He's junked. Down to the tri-oval, stuffs him into the wall. Freeman, side by side, they're dooring each other, crossing the line. John Freeman beats Aaron Espy. What a finish as they're trying to junk each other across the line. Oh my, John Freeman gets the job done, folks. What a finish. Let's rewind it here, see what happened. Man, Aaron didn't appreciate getting doored there by the 42, so let's hop on board with your second place finisher, Aaron Espy, see how he finishes this race. So here he is heading into 3 and 4 for the final time. This is a white flag lap. Gives him a push. Trying to make a move. Coming out of 4 for the final time. Aaron Espy to the outside. The 42 stuffs him into the wall. Espy not happy. Comes out. Doors him again. Crosses the line. Second place. Wow, what a finish there, folks. Let's see it one more time. Oh my, what a finish there. Duking it out here. Espy and Freeman door to door, just slamming each other as the 51 tries to go down, do an illegal move and win the race. But Freeman gets the job done. Let's see the official scoring, folks. It was at least in the thousands here. Let's take a look. Look at that, 2 1,000ths of a second separate first and second. Unbelievable door-to-door finish as John Freeman gets the job done. But Zachary King, your third place finisher, let's pull him in here for a quick little interview. Find him here. Zachary King, where is he at? Getting him into one of these chats here, folks. Again, I'm new to this league. Going to take me some time to find where these guys are hanging out. Not seeing Zachary King for now. Someone can let Zach King know to come into one of the chats, but we'll go ahead and pull in Aaron Espy, your second place finisher, if I can find him. Aaron Espy. Here he is. So let's get Aaron Espy in here, your second place finisher, going door to door, almost winning it, losing by 2 1,000ths of a second. Aaron, Blake up in the booth, you copy? Aaron, Blake up here in the booth, you copy me?
Yeah, I got you.
Hey, a second place finish, not where you wanted to finish there, but what a finish. You guys were door to door, you ended up losing by 2 1,000ths of a second.
Yeah, that was a wild finish. We were beating each other's doors in.
Yeah, you know, when that happened, were you kind of unhappy getting stuffed into the wall there, or were you just trying to win it?
No, I would have done the same thing. And then I cut back that on him. And
Hey, it's all fair. I mean, it's stock car
hard
racing.
racing.
I definitely don't blame you there. You're racing for the win. I mean, worst case scenario, you turn him into the infield, he gets second or third. But boy, what a wild last lap there. Looked like half the field, or more than half the field, got junked. But you were able to keep it clean and give yourself a shot here.
Yeah, it was a fun one. 2 1,000ths of a second off, but it was fun.
Yeah, you know, you're up front all night long. You know, it has to be a heartbreaker not to win it, but it has to feel good going into the last couple races of the season, having a second place finish here tonight.
Yeah, I'm just a part-timer in this series, so I'm just kind of out here for a win, but
all right.
Still, it was still a fun one.
Hey, all is fair, though. What a finish, though. You definitely gave us something to watch. Before you head out, you got any shout-outs or anything to add for all these great fans at home?
Yeah, I want to shout out to my team, AER, which is myself, David Moyer, Jacob Cochran. They help out a lot, and we'll win one of these.
Well, hey, great job, though, getting a second place finish. Maybe you'll have some time to hop in one of the last few races in the park in Victory Lane.
Yeah, I'll try to make another one.
All right. Well, hey, congratulations on a second place finish. We'll send you back down to your team.
All right, thank you.
Aaron Espy, your second place finisher here tonight. Let's check the chat, see if Zachary King is available. Looking here, I'm not seeing him. So Zachary King not going to get an interview, but folks, it's time for the star of the show here. John Freeman parking it in Victory Lane. Let's see if I can find him, if he's available. John Freeman, I am not seeing John Freeman as well. So, well, folks, we may not be interviewing your race winner as well. So we'll give him one more moment, but let's go ahead and pull up your point standings while we give him one short moment. We're not going to wait around too long. We're going to switch over here, go over to your points. Let's try to find them here. Give me one moment. Just put them up. Wrong view. Hang on. Again, folks, this was all thrown together. There they are. Lee Campbell. So where does Campbell end up finish? Lee Campbell finishing. Ooh, not seeing him here. Oh, he gets 7th. Not bad, but not a bad run there for your points leader heading in. And then, unfortunately, there on the last lap, Alex Pollock, I believe, junked it. So Alex Pollock finishing. I'm trying to find him as well. Where is Alex Pollock? I'm not even seeing him. So who knows? Take a look at the results there. Pollock not with a good finish. 15th place for Pollock. Man, he must have flipped it there on the last lap. So a bad race there for your top 2 in points. We're going to see how this thing lines out. Just a couple more races remain. Be sure to tune in next week. We're not going to be here on Hutchinson Motorsports TV. We're going to check one more time, see if our third place car or our race winner are available for an interview. And I'm not seeing them. Nope, not available. So, folks, we're not going to do an interview for the race winner, unfortunately. But, hey, we appreciate you tuning in here. Hutchinson Motorsports TV, world's #1 streaming service. Be sure, please, folks, click that like button on the video. Subscribe to the page, because Hutchinson Motorsports TV, this is the place to be to watch iRacing. And check out our description. We got plenty of info in there. You can join our Discord. We got the Miata Melee event. I'll pull that up for you one last time to give you some information. Let me find it here. The Miata Melee event at Martinsville tomorrow night. Gonna be a good one. July 8th. $40 of the winner, $5 entry. You can join by that QR code, or you can check the description. Join in the link. But nonetheless, we appreciate you tuning in, folks. We're gonna round out the night with the Hutchinson Motorsports TV anthem. And we appreciate you tuning in. Be sure to click the like button on the video. See you next time. Folks, we're going to interrupt that. Our race winner finally decides to come down. So we're going to do a quick interview for him here before we head out. Let's get him up in here. John, Blake in the booth, you copy?
Yes, sir. Sorry about that. I didn't even know you were broadcasting.
That's all right. All good, man. At least you made it just in time. We were just about to close out the race. But, hey, you were able to park in Victory Lane. You ended up winning by 2/1000ths of a second. How's it feel?
Oh, it feels pretty good, man. I've had a pretty good season so far, and that was an exciting race to the end there, those last 10, 15 laps or so.
Yeah, you guys were door to door there, just slamming each other down the tri-oval. It was anybody's race there at the end, but fortunately you were able to hang on.
Yes, sir. I saw him get that last second run to my outside. I knew if I blocked it, we were probably going to just totally wreck. So once he got to my outside, I figured my best bet was to just, if I could just slow his momentum down, you know, and try to make it where we were even heat going to the line, because if I didn't do that, like I told him in the lobby after the race, he would have had me. So I had to figure out a way to slow his momentum down, and like like he said, that was good racing to the end. Some like Ricky Craven, Kurt Busch stuff at Darlington, man. It was very entertaining.
Yeah, it was good to see, the first 40 laps or so we stayed green. I thought we were just going to have a green to checkered race there, and things definitely got spiced up there once that first caution came out.
They did, but I honestly didn't want the caution. We had ran the main pack deck back down finally after avoiding that wreck early in the race, and I had saved enough fuel to make it. So I was gonna have to make one less stop than everybody else. So I was kind of not happy it came out, but it still worked out at the end of the race.
Yeah, well, I believe the good news for you now, we did have a breakaway pack that was going to be good on fuel. I believe Pollock and I think it was Lee Campbell, but so fortunately for you, that caution did coming out. I think those two would have won it, but nonetheless, what a great finish. I think 80% of the field junked it on the last lap, but you were able to keep it clean there until the finish.
Yes, sir. That was really entertaining, and thank you for the broadcast, man. Appreciate that.
Absolutely, anytime. We appreciate you guys reaching out. It was a last-minute deal, but definitely glad to see you guys come out here to the high banks of Daytona. Now, are you a part-timer in this series, or are you regularly running?
I'm kind of like part-time, like Mark Martin style. Show up to about 70% of the races. I think this is like my 4th or 5th win, so it's been pretty good on the season. I do, before you get out of here, though, want to give a shout-out to my teammates out there tonight that worked well with me: Andrew Nagy, Brandon Schumann, who was right there in the 52 at the end, Glenn Grimm, who was having a great run until that second green-white checkered, and also just my sponsors, West Texas Pepper Straders and Wheels on Wheels Auto, for being on the car. And man, what a race! What a race!
Absolutely. And before we head out, I want to pull up on my screen. I'm showing a screenshot of the finish. You couldn't even tell by the picture. That's how close it was.
Yeah, dude, I didn't know until I looked at the standings after the race. It was a very close finish.
Absolutely. But hey, congratulations, John. Before you head out, you have I know you already gave your shout outs, but do you have anything else to add on top of that?
No, man, just shout out to everybody watching at home and just whoever tuned in, and continue the support, and we'll see you next week, I guess.
Yeah, well, I don't think we're broadcasting. I think you're going to have your normal broadcaster back. But nonetheless, we definitely appreciate it. We'll definitely keep an eye out. And be sure click that like button, subscribe to the page. That way in future broadcasts, you'll be good to go.
Yes, sir. You have a wonderful night.
You too. John Freeman in the 4-car, parking it in victory lane. And, folks, look at the screen one more time. Look how close that is. The 3 of Espy on the outside, the 42 of Freeman on the inside. 2 1/1000ths of a second separating the two as John Freeman parks it in victory lane. But, folks, we're going to play the outro one more time, and then we're going to get out of here. But we appreciate you tuning in. Be sure, like I told John, click the like button on the video. Subscribe to the page. Please, it really helps. We are looking for subscribers right now. We're making a push. But till next time, Blake Hutchinson signing out. Hutchinson Motorsports TV. We're back here about 3 or 4 times a week we're broadcasting. So be sure to tune in.